Good morning. Welcome to Yoga Cedar Park with Veronica. Thanks again to Dennis and Lori for hosting at their beautiful backyard. All right, so this is a great practice to do first thing in the morning to get you a little bit more energized, maybe have a more positive outlook on life for body and mind. So we're going to do some exercises first, and then we'll do a sit or a meditation. The first 6 exercises we're going to do comes from Dean Sluyter's book, Fear Less. I highly recommend this book. Dean is a great guy, really good meditation instructor, or sit instructor if you don't like that word. I recommend the Audible version mostly because he reads it and he's great. His personality really comes through, and it seems like he's just talking to us, which is great. Anyways, the first 6 exercises are in one of the chapters of Fear Less by Dean Sluyter. So again, I recommend that. Put that away. First exercise is called twisting. Now, in any of the exercises we're going to do this morning, don't push it. Don't overexert. All the exercises should feel comfortable. So in twisting, feet are hips distance, maybe a little bit more apart. Arms are relaxed completely from the shoulders all the way down to the fingertips. And you're going to initiate at the hips. So go left first and then right. Again, the hips initiate. The arms should just be lazy. Then start to go a little bit faster so that one arm hits the front, the other arm hits the back. And do this for a little bit. We'll do about 10 twists. Sometimes you might feel your back pop a little bit, where the ribs meet the spine in the back. You can go a little faster. Again, lazy arms, hips initiate the movement. All right, and slowly unwind, coming back to center. The next one is down on the mat, called rolling. So we've done our twisting, and now we're on to the rolling. Slowly roll down. Head should be supported. So if your head is not comfortable on the mat, then place it on a block or a blanket. Knees are bent. Slowly roll to one side, all the way until your elbow stops you. And then use that elbow to slowly roll all the way over. You'll also have to use your core muscles. And you can hold on to the tops of the knees, backs of the knees, wherever it feels best. So we do this a lot in my yoga classes because it's a really nice massage for the lower back. You can linger a little bit longer on one side than the other. And again, do this for a little while, or you can aim for 10. If you're an A-type personality like me, you might need a number. And then slowly come back to center. Release all the way to the most comfortable side. Your arm is a pillow. Take a deep in breath through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Straighten your top leg, reaching your toes long back behind you. Top palm in front of your chest. Then push through your palm so that you safely come up without cranking your neck. And this is a really great way when you get out of bed to get up safely. So palm down. Your top leg is your counterweight. Use your arm strength, core strength to push yourself up, again, without using your neck. Next exercise, Dean calls it bumping and grinding, but it's actually a good yoga sequence called cat-cow. So if you're not new to me, you're very familiar with cat-cow. It's a great way to increase spinal extension and flexion. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Inhale, belly drops, chin and tailbone float up. Look up, fill the lungs. Exhale, tuck the chin, tailbone, squeeze your core and stretch your back line. Again, inhale into cow pose. Exhale into cat. Squeeze your core. A few more. Maybe the bottom teeth touch the top teeth as you come up into cow to stretch the front of the neck. And as you go into cat, relax your jaw. Allow a space between top and bottom teeth. Teeth touch at the top. Relax the jaw. Into cat. A few more. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Go slow. No rush. One more round. After your last cat, come to a neutral spine. Then sit back towards your heels. So if this is uncomfortable, maybe it's too much flexion in your knees, you can place a blanket or a cushion in between your thighs and your calf muscles. And then slowly reach your forehead down to a block, blanket, or the mat. Lots of options for the arms. Elbows can be on the mat, arms can be extended, arms can be alongside the body, allowing your shoulders to round down. Take some deep breaths here. Child's pose, or as Dean Sluyter likes to call it, closing. As you inhale, try to expand the muscles in between the back ribs, the intercostal muscles. As you exhale, try to soften those areas. Inhale, expand the lower back muscles, stretching wide across. Exhale, soften. Inhale, try to stretch the paraspinal muscles that run up and down either side of the spine. And exhale, soften. A few more. Making sure that your forehead is supported. That the variation of the pose is comfortable for you this morning. Next in-breath, slowly come back up to hands and knees. The next one we're going to do is called turning, or in my yoga classes sometimes we call this thread the needle. Inhale, left arm comes up, reach. As you exhale, sweep the left arm underneath and drop your left shoulder, left side of your face down to a block, blanket, or the mat. Then reach your right arm forward. Deep breath here. The bottom or right palm should be up. The bottom left palm should be up. Right palm should be down. Some of you might want to sit back towards your heels. So it's kind of a closing and turning combination. Some of you want the hips over the knees. A few more deep breaths. Breathing into the right rib cage. Try to expand as you inhale. Soften with the exhale. One more in and out breath. Then slide your right palm all the way back along the mat until it connects with the left arm. Inhale, push through your right palm and come back up to hands and knees. And I'll turn and face the other way, but you stay facing that way. Other side. Inhale, right arm out and up. Exhale, thread the needle, turn. Right arm comes down, shoulder, right side of face to your block, blanket, or the mat. And then left arm reaches forward, palm on the floor. Right palm up, left palm down. Breathing into the left rib cage this time. Couple more deep breaths. And slowly slide the left palm down the mat until it connects with the left arm. Inhale, push through the left palm, coming back to hands and knees. The last of Dean's exercises is going to be opening. So move towards the top of the mat. You can cross your ankles and roll over them to get to the back, or you can drop your hips to one side or the other and swing the legs through. Knees are bent, knees about a 45-degree angle, feet seat bone distance apart, and then hands back behind you. Fingertips can be facing back or forward, whichever feels best for your wrists. As you inhale, you're going to open the chest and extend the spine a bit. Squeeze the shoulder blades back towards one another. Look up. As you exhale, look down, squeeze your core, stretch the upper back, shoulders forward. Again, inhale, open, extend the spine, look up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, look down, squeeze. Flowing in time with your breath. Inhaling up, go slow. Exhaling down. Or maybe you don't even do this in time with your breath. Maybe you just hang out in the open position. Maybe you hang out for a few breaths in the down position. See what your body needs this morning. I like to move in time with the breath because that's what my body's used to. And it's soothing to me. One more time, each direction. Good. Next exercise we'll be standing for. So however you can safely get up to stand. All right. Facing me. This one's called super brain yoga. So it's a little controversial. Some people don't believe that it can help open some neural pathways in the brain after you do 14 rounds of it in the morning. Some people swear by it. There was a Yale professor/doctor that did some studies on it, and he said for real it did open up some neural pathways after he studied the patients. So, but it is a nice way to wake up. It kind of energizes the brain, gets the body flowing. So your left hand is going to grab your right earlobe, and then your right hand grabs your left earlobe. Squeeze the earlobes, tongue to the roof of the mouth. Traditionally, you're supposed to face east while doing this exercise in the morning, so all faced east. So if you don't know where east is, it's where the sun rises in the morning. All right, squeeze the earlobes, tongue to the roof of the mouth, feet hips distance apart, and toes are slightly out. So I like to put my feet mat's distance apart, heels on the mat, toes off the mat. Squeeze earlobes, tongue to roof of mouth. Inhale down, bend the knees. Keep a little extension in your spine as you come down. Exhale, straighten the knees coming back up. That's 1. We're going to do 14. Inhale down, tongue to roof of mouth. Exhale up. That's 2. Keep going. Only bending the knees as far as feels comfortable for your knees this morning. That's 4. 5. 6. Tongue to roof of mouth. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Release the earlobes. Inhale, reaching arms out and up. Exhale, hands heart center. While we're facing east, we're going to do 3 sun salutations. So come towards the center of the mat, or the top of the mat facing east. Hands at the heart center, standing tall, shoulders back and down. Inhale, reaching arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, press off the shins, extend the spine. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, palms to the mat. Inhale to plank pose. In plank, you can be on the knees, as long as the knees are behind the hips, or off the knees. Keep your core tight. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Lift the chest. Keep the chin slightly tucked. Tighten the kneecaps. Exhale, release cobra. Inhale, bend your knees. Pull your belly button off the mat, then straighten the arms. Exhale, toes drop. Hips lift. Downward facing dog. In breath to prepare. Exhale, step your feet forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, knees bend, hips drop, arms out, look forward and straighten the legs, coming all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center. That's 1 sun salutation. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, knees bend, hinge from the hips and swan dive all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold, bend your knees, palms to the mat. Inhale to plank, on or off the knees. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, knees bend, belly off the mat, straighten the arms. Exhale, toes drop, hips lift, downward facing dog. In breath and down dog. Exhale, feet step towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, arms out, look forward, safely stand. Palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center. 1 more sun salutation. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, knees bend, hinge from the hips, forward fold, head heavy and loose. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold, bend your knees, palms to the mat. Inhale to plank, on or off the knees, core stays tight. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Remember to keep the chin slightly tucked. Exhale, release. Inhale, knees bend, belly off the mat, straighten the arms. Exhale, drop the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. In breath to prepare. Exhale, walking feet towards the hands, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, knees bend, hips drop, arms out, look forward. Then straighten the legs, coming all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center. That ends the physical practice for a good morning routine. And now we'll take it down to a sit. So decide what's most comfortable for you this morning. You can sit on the floor or a block, blanket, a cushion. You can sit on the couch, a chair. What's most important is your comfort. So I'm going to sit on my mat, crossing the legs, sitting comfortably. Wherever you're at, try not to slouch. Sit tall. Quiet fingers and wrists. Maybe hands are in the lap. Maybe they're on the knees. Drop the eyelids and soften your face, smoothing out the corners of the eyes. Releasing the worry across the forehead. Let the jaw be slack, softening the sides of the tongue and the root of the tongue. Let the rest of the body naturally settle in. Allow the body to breathe itself. Simply resting. Not trying. Not even really practicing. Simply sit and be. Resting here with awareness to whatever bounces off your eardrums. Acknowledging that those sounds are temporary. There's always a different one right around the corner. And then a different one after that. Maybe you notice sounds in the video. Maybe you notice sounds from within your house or outside of your house. Simply acknowledging. Acknowledging thoughts as they flicker across the mind. Let them be like scenery on a train. Watching them come and go. Maybe the sensations in your body. Have attracted your attention. If you need to move, go ahead. Be comfortable. Keeping your eyes closed, keeping the body soft. Without opening the eyes, place the palms of your hands over the face and maybe rub the face a bit. Moving down to the jaw, to the neck. Relaxing the hands down to the lap or knees, Take a deep in breath through your nose. Exhale, sigh out of the mouth. Slowly, when you're ready, blink the eyes open. Bringing hands to the heart center. Deep in breath. Exhale, chin to fingertips, offering gratitude. The time you've given back to yourself this morning. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. You stay healthy and safe. Namaste.